Okay, last video. Here we go. So we got a motorcycle going around a curve. Okay. All right. So be a little bit careful. Of course, this means it's actually 500 kilograms. Okay. Passes point A. It's got a certain speed. All right. So let's put that on here. What is it? 15. Okay. So there that, which is increasing at a constant rate of 1.5 meters per second squared. Oh. So that means that we've got some tangential acceleration on that thing. This way. Okay. Determine the resultant frictional force exerted by the road on the tires. Okay. So they're giving us lots of kinematics information. Our job is to find a force. Okay. Now, it's going to be a static force because, hopefully the motorcycle's not sliding around its turn. Maybe if he's a really badass rider, he could do that. But, so we're going to assume he's not sliding. So it's some friction. Now, friction, remember with static friction, we got one of these less than or equal things, mu times the normal force. Okay, now normally then we would try to find the normal force and work backwards like that, but we're somewhere in the range. We don't know what the maximum is. Okay, we could calculate the normal force here, but we don't necessarily know that we're operating at maximum force. Okay, there's some amount of force up to that maximum. Okay. So this relationship here, it doesn't really help us out this time at all. Okay. All right. But let's think about what's happening with our forces. Okay. We've got, obviously we have to have some kind of force this way. Okay. And that's going to be friction from the tires. However, we also have some centripetal acceleration this way, which means we've got to have some friction here. Okay, so we really have two components with our friction. That's what these are. They're not two different friction values. We've got a tangential component of friction, and we've got a radial or a normal component of friction. Okay, when it says the resultant frictional force, what we're going to end up doing is this. We will Pythagorize these things like so. Okay, and then whatever that number F is will be the answer that your book wants. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with the radial stuff. Okay, MAC. All right, so okay. Oh, look at that. There's nothing to do but plug in numbers on that. That's pretty cool. And let's check out the other one in the tangential direction. Okay, and so here, and that is our only force. Nice. Okay. This is pretty cool. You know all of this information, so you can figure out that term. And you know all of this information, so you can figure out that term. There you go. Once you've got those terms, take them and plug them in as appropriate. Boom, boom. And your answer is going to pop right out. Okay. Super straightforward there. Okay. There you go.